What's going on, guys? This is Adam from TheErnsterSanctuary here, and today in episode 3 I'm going to show you guys a care video for Cyclura iguanas. Alright guys, so here I have a Lewisii hybrid. This is a product of 2 Lewisii hybrids. So a Lewisii hybrid is pretty much they take a endangered, critically endangered Lewisii, it's called the Grand Cayman Island blue iguana from the islands of Grand Cayman. And back in the 90s, there was less, I think there's like 10 adult individuals of the species. So they started a Head Start program with them where they would breed the adults in captivity and take the babies and start them off well for the first couple of years, so no predators, specifically feral cats and dogs, could get them. And so they would, the babies would be probably like 3 years old by then, and they'd be, you know, at least 2 or 3 feet long. So that increased the population tremendously. And they also did they crossed them with other Cycluras. So they crossed them with Cyclura nubila, which is the Cuban rock iguana, and they also crossed them with Cyclura nubila caymanensis, which is the little Cayman Brac Island iguana. So this guy, like I said, is a product of 2 Lewisii hybrids, so he should turn out to be really blue when he's an adult. So right now, I told you guys in one of my last videos that he was going to get a new cage, and he finally did. This is a 50-gallon tank. It's pretty sweet. Here's his old tank. It's like a 30-gallon tank, so it's a pretty big upgrade for him. This should hold him for probably a year, another year, and then I'll move him outside once he's big enough. So Cyclura iguanas are from the West Indies, island of Hispaniola, which where Haiti and the Dominican Republic is. They're found in the Bahamas. They're found in, like I said, the Grand Caymans. Where else? You know, just all over the Caribbean. And so they like it dry. They like it hot and dry, might I add. So up here we have, this is just like a 100-watt blue heat bulb. I just threw it in there and just, you know, because he loves it hot. And this is a dual bulb holder. This is a 100-watt heat red heat bulb, nighttime heat bulb, and this is a UVB 5.0 UVB 26 watt. I should probably turn this one off because it's a little hot in there right now. So these guys like it. The basking spot's around 120 or so. The hot side's around 100. And then over here is probably around 90 or 80 or so. He has a big water bowl. He had he's already eaten today. He had a full hibiscus flower in there that you can see there's only 1 petal left, and then he also had a bunch of kale. This, as you can see by his stomach, this guy's a freaking monster. So he's about 7 months old now. I got him when he was 6 months old, so I've had him for about a month. And he's already gotten pretty big in that month. He's definitely grown a lot. So for this tank, I decided to put half cocoa husk and then half turf or eco carpet. So yeah, diet for these guys, when they're young, just think of it as if they were in the wild. They are opportunistic hunters, so they will eat insects in the wild, and obviously they're also vegetarians, so they are omnivorous. So in captivity, I mainly feed my vegetation, but once in a while he'll get a superworm or two. I don't really like feeding animal protein. I like keeping him to a more vegetarian diet. I don't know, I just think he looks better, and you know, I don't really like feeding animals. It's just not my thing. So yeah, so like I said, they like it hot and dry. Temperatures around 100, probably like a 120 on the hot side, and then to 85 or 90 on the cool side. Water, place to climb. I gotta get a better stick so we can actually get up to the light. Over here, he has a hide, some fake vegetation. The humidity is around 50 or 40, which is pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this. As you can see, he's absolutely perfect. I got this guy from a guy named Jacob Crawford in Washington. I had him shipped in, And so Cyclura are definitely totally different from green iguanas. I have 4 green iguanas, so yeah. So they're definitely different. This is a terrestrial animal, where the green iguana is a arboreal animal, and these guys will get about 4 feet long. They definitely won't get as long as a green iguana, but they'll definitely get heavier and denser and thicker and stronger. So yeah, he's digging a little bit. Also, another thing with these guys is that they tame down really easily. This guy's already pretty tame. I've only had him for a month. But you gotta hold him. I hold him every day, so he's starting to get used to me, which is awesome. So yeah, there he is. He's gonna go explore his new cage. I literally just put him in here, so. It's a pretty rad little dude. So yeah, just to go over, definitely need a big tank for these guys. A lot of food. Oh, another thing about these guys is that they're always hungry and never full. So you'll see a lot of these guys that are pretty hefty, pretty overweight. But if you just regulate how much you feed them, they should be fine. As you can see, he's just always hungry. But also with their diet, you definitely want to keep it varied. Obviously, there's 2 things in here right now, but you should keep it around. You can feed them anything really pretty much. Any vegetables. I usually feed mine squash, hibiscus flowers, hibiscus leaves. They love that. Kale, collard greens, bell peppers, turnip greens. What else do I feed them? Tomatoes, fruit once in a while. You don't want to feed them fruit too much. These guys are hindgut fermenters. So they have a organ in their stomach that's called a hindgut or something like that. And if you feed them too much fruit, they don't really process it that well, and you'll start getting an unhappy animal with bad diarrhea or whatever. So don't feed fruit too often. It's not good for them at all. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think I missed anything. I got temperature, humidity, big cage, food. Like I said, when he gets big enough, he's still pretty small. He's only about a foot, maybe 1.5 feet long right now. At 7 months old, it's pretty good. But once he gets bigger, I'll move him outside in a big enclosure. Hopefully I'll get a female for him eventually, but we'll see about that. It'd be awesome to breed these guys. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed. Any questions, or if I left out anything, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll easily get back to you. So yeah, thank you. Peace.